third event of the evening. Before we get into the third and final event, as always, we'd like to welcome you to Belfield
Mr.
in a particular
Cameraman,
manner.
to your left.
So let me say a special good evening and a very warm welcome to all of you familiar faces that have been here time and time again. Good to see you again. Good evening and welcome. Give yourself a round of applause for coming and supporting good tennis. Let me say good evening and a special welcome to the President of the Barbados Short Tennis Association, Mr. Frederick Blank. Give Mr. Blank a round of applause, please. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this evening, we dubbed it deliberately Welcome Back Shak. And before we go into the final game, let me inform you this evening that the final game that was originally between the young Clarks and the young Nurse pair will not happen in that manner this evening. The Clark pair was unable to make it this evening, and I want to say a special thanks to Jill Graves and Seth Best for stepping up and giving us a third game here tonight. Now guys, we're really here, as I said before, to say a special welcome to Shakim. Now those of you who know Shakim will know this young man loves snacks. And when we asked Shakim, what you thought about having some snacks on a Shakim night? He smiled and he said yes. Now this young man is a gifted road tennis player, and I know that he's loved tremendously by those of you here this evening. And there's an old African proverb that says, it takes a village to raise a child. This young man has benefited from many persons in many ways within the road tennis fraternity. And I must make special mention of those persons in Bush Hall and those persons at the Sauna Camp who have been there time and time again for young Shakim Nurse. Shakim has demonstrated to us time and time again that he's a fighter, not a quitter. This young man is not a quitter by any means. Having lost two finals in the Barbados Road Tennis Open 2022 and 2023, he was knocked out before the round 16 in 2024. In 2025, Shakim returned and comprehensively claimed the Barbados Road Tennis Championship in 2025. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that is a youngster who has greatness within him. I want to ask you again to give him a round of applause. So following recent events, we're here tonight to simply say to Shakim Nurse, the young, talented, and decorated player, the Barbados Road Tennis Champion of 2025. Shakim, we're here this evening to simply say, we love you. We are here, Shakim, to extend the best wishes to you in your future endeavors. Wherever life takes you, we're here tonight to signal wishing you the very best, young man. Before we go into the game, I have to make special mention and thanks to the persons who came here this evening and walk with some snack. Whatever you walk with, I want to say thank you. I also want to say a special thanks to Timmy. Believe it or not, the Collectonian Timmy, he works with Good Time Snacks, and they made a contribution as well, so give them a round of applause. You know, they said a good gesture will get everybody on board. And this is all we're here tonight to say to this young man, we are here with you. On that note, I want to call on Calvin Buswell Scott. Come forward and give me that unique spin there, Scotty. Oh, like, presentation time now. Wow. Full gear. We need that permitted. I'm going to also ask Shakim if you can come forward a minute. And ladies and gentlemen, what will be handed over to the young man is just a symbol of more of what we will have here this evening. We have quite a few snacks that will contribute by a number of individuals, and those snacks will go home with Shakin this evening.
Look, see camera. Look, Scott. Scott.
Yes, so I wouldn't even try to purchase one of those. I will just move along. Let's stay along the path that we are on. Shakin, I will now hand over to Calvin, who's going to make a presentation to you.
Ben, John, and I were doing commentary a few years ago. John deemed you as the dream boy. And it was probably one of the first time that I was doing commentary and I was lost for words. I expected Mark Benham Griffith to at least get a game. And I remember
Sorry for blocking.
when the camera turned on me and I was completely shocked, lost for words. And I had to scribble something on the paper because I could not believe how you treated the world's number one. Shakin, we all have issues, right? We all have problems and challenges in life. And in world tennis fraternity, I really appreciate you.
So why you can't teach me a shot? I want to master my one on back.
When you have a community like this that's showing love, right? You will get
You see, you're teaching it on YouTube. You got to update the video.
how many snacks is
That one is
just a
sponsored.
representation
You got to
of love.
update the video, man.
And I
That's
want to
true.
make
It's true.
a mention of something very, very important tonight, right?
Probably get this young man here to show off how he's
I
getting,
want
how
to
he's
set
getting.
it straight, even though
Get this
John
young
and
man
I
here to
were
show off how he's
planning
getting shots
to
done.
talk about it. There was some low remarks made about the snacks given to Shakim, right? And we want to make it clear. Research has suggested that snacks can act as a pseudo solution, right? For anybody who may have a special leaning towards a particular substance. We don't have to get into detail, right? And I get very, very, very upset sometimes with the world tennis community and how ridiculous they can be and judgmental. We didn't choose snacks because we don't want to give something else. We chose snacks because of the psychological understanding where an addiction may be understand. Shakim has gotten so many other things from us. So it's not that we choose snacks because we think he's a little boy or because this is all we're giving him. This is a lot of research that went into this idea of giving Shakim snacks. And as a matter of fact, as mentioned earlier, it takes a village to raise a child. And we want everybody out here to have some type of social responsibility where this young man is concerned and try to guide him, try to protect him, and try to show him the love that we should be showing our neighbor. Right? So Shakim, we want you to know that we love you, we appreciate you. Please leave back one of the keys. I wish you the best in your journey. Alright?
Thank you, Mr. Stopping the man himself. I want to ask Shakin to come back to. I'm going to ask Shakin to come back here again as well. Because we're here at Belfield, ladies and gentlemen, because we have in this community individuals who share the same passion that we do. And helping matters to the people here at Belfield as well. And I want to say again, special thanks to Belfield to, let me say camp for now, the Belfield camp. So tonight I'm going to ask Dawn if Dawn can come forward and make this presentation to young Shakim as their recognition and wishing the young man all the very best.
Trust, well, young Shaki responsibility
Unfortunately. Unfortunately. But since I'm talking about getting honest, you know, like a team of three, the hardest people that you could think of in world tennis to go versus the next three people. You don't need to worry who the opponent is. Just pick you three guys. I can tell you not to pick Jackson because he's working in front of you, but you know he has the way to pick.
Shakim, you want to say anything before I put this mic away? Everyone on the note, is good, and good points go up. Thank you, my brother. We look forward to that, and ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Shakim Nurse as we get ready for the final game this evening. Shakim Nurse, Robin Nurse, coming up against Jill Graves and Seth Best. Now handing over to Trevor Eiffel, who will carry the final game this evening for you.